Friends, this is my darling friend Jessica, who has a great love of liberty, and she's been homeschooling forever, and she's got such awesome things to share. I want you to know first off that she did not know we were filming, and yes, she was wearing that shirt just the way it is today. So here it is, Jessica.
All right. Whenever anyone asks me for a book recommendation of any sort, my first recommendation is always A Night Divided by Jennifer A. Nielsen. It takes place in when the Berlin Wall went up in Germany, and I love the principles of freedom that we learn in that book. I love all of Jennifer Nielsen's historical fiction. Here's another one, Words on Fire, and I lent out my copy of Resistance. I highly recommend all three of those. My next favorites are Tim Ballard. I love everything that he has written. I love the Washington Hypothesis, the Lincoln Hypothesis, and his new book, The Pilgrim Hypothesis. I listened to it and I will get the book for my birthday. Finally, this one is for moms and dads only and really mature teens. Wild Swans. It's the story of 3 generations in China, and you will understand communism like you never did before, and that's super important.
Jessica, can you show us the other Tim Ballard books and how there are some that are deeper?
Yes.
They're kind of like, and for different audiences, just so that they can know what they're looking at when they go.
Yes, if you want to go really
Amazon.
deep, he has 2 volumes of the American Covenant, and they go quite a bit deeper than the Hypothesis books. There's also the Covenant, Lincoln and the War, which is basically, it was his precursor to the Lincoln Hypothesis, but it goes a lot deeper. There's also the Covenant, which was written after he wrote the American Covenant, 2 volumes, but this one is for a general Christian audience and not necessarily a specifically LDS audience, and it's fantastic. And then this one is Slave Stealers. It's amazing. He does go back and forth between the story of Harriet Jacobs, who was a slave in the South, and his own experience with human trafficking. So it's for a little bit older audiences, I think.
And Jessica got the experience of going on the history tour with Tim.
I did.
Becky, can you give us a little gem from that tour just for fun?
Oh my goodness. It was... I don't even know where to begin. It was amazing. It was amazing. The biggest thing to me, was that every place we went, the history had been changed and the stories had been changed. And so I loved going to those places and then getting back in the bus and having Tim tell us the real story. I mean, we went to, for example, we went to Plymouth, and they told us that the Pilgrims came to get rich, not for religious reasons, and not because they believed in God or anything like that. So it was, I think it's so important to understand our religious history.
Thanks.